Tiwa Semwemon is a teacher of first grade, class 1. She is an example of goodness.
Being a teacher does not only imply in the classroom. I should be an example. When the students arrive, I pay respect to the Buddha, and I have the feeling of being complete in my heart, as if this is the initial point of the beginning of my day with the students. This is a reminder for my awareness that I should be present every moment I am with the students. At this time, there is not only one example. There is the issue of being ready as a teacher. I take the Buddhist teachings as my core, which I practice regularly.
ใช่ป่ะเมื่อวานเท่าไหร่แสดงว่ามันเพิ่มขึ้นหรือลดลงอุณหภูมิเมื่อวาน17วันนี้16
At time when I am sweeping, I am also able to stop thinking and to learn something from sweeping. This is why I do it every day. I invite the students initially by saying that when we sweep, the school will be clean and that we can stay in a clean environment. When they hear the sounds of sweeping, the students will come down.
This year, Tiwa will have been a teacher at Rungarung School for 10 years.
1 2 3 สละ
Thai language class. The teacher is reviewing words with a variety of vowels.
Starting the day with consciousness and regularly meditating makes me able to see myself and the incident in front of me clearly. I can see each of my students as an individual, and I can support or help them appropriately. I must always observe the students in 2 areas, their attitude and their muscle coordination. I must look for the right moment to help the child, as well as the moment to challenge him more. One child said he felt that he could write already, but what I was trying to help him with was writing a full sentence and writing the letters neatly. If I were to tell him this isn't a full sentence at all and it isn't beautiful either, but he felt it was beautiful, he wouldn't understand. So I write it for him to see and he has a clearer picture. Added to this, I give him encouragement and praise when he gives even the slightest effort or improves a bit. The child feels pride and gives effort without feeling tense. When I organize activities, the class will certainly be hectic, but I think this is normal fun for this age. I must allow the class to be loud if I want them to have fun. However, at times it gets too loud as a child shouts to call his friends. I help by going closer to remind him to be aware by showing them what the correct way is. If I complain in the air in a general way, many students will be startled. Rather, I gently go in to speak, and when he improves, I praise him. He will realize he should have this correct behavior. He receives acceptance and praise.
While teaching, there was a student who yelled loudly to his friend. Tiwa told him that yelling was the behavior of a kindergarten child, but primary students should call their friends softly. From then on, the student called his friend more gently.
นี่เริ่มเป็นพี่ประถมแล้วนะเมื่อกี้เขาตะโกนโยโตแต่พอเขารู้เหตุผลเมื่อกี้เขาทำไงรู้ไหมยูโตยูโตเนี่ยคือพี่ประถมจะเป็นแบบนี้
Rungarung School will improve both the students' daily life skills and their academic learning skills.
Children are children. Wait a bit for the moment, and the child will rise up. I can see the true nature of the child. When I am able to see, I can start with that small point to speak about and praise him. In fact, I don't need to do much. He will motivate himself.
Rungalum School will train new teachers to help make them learn from real work, which must be done by themselves.
When I coach, I observe both the teacher who is teaching and the child. I notice when the teacher speaks whether or not the children are getting confused. If the picture isn't clear, the children get confused and I work with this opportunity. When I step in, the picture for the students is clearer. If I ignore it, this class would need to review a lot. I must wait for this moment. I must maintain the spirit of the teacher who is teaching, while at the same time not allowing the students to continue to be confused. When I step in, the teacher will be aware of the detail of the point, and when we adjust this point, the students will have a clearer picture. There was a time when a teacher and the students play a word game together. They started with the word เบาะนั่ง and then a student replied the next word in นั่งเบาะ. In Thai, just changing the position of the words can change the meaning. If a teacher is sharp and notice that a student has changed the word, she would be able to bring the next word to continue the game. This makes the students realize that it is their word that has made the game continue. They will have fun, be interested, and pay attention even more. When I saw this chance, I chose this word. Other students were able to see it too, that the meaning of the word could change, which improved their thinking process to be more creative. They were able to see that the word could change position and could be compounded with others. It made them learn a new word. Then I move on to a composition and write a sentence from student example on board. The students were able to see that it would be more fun to create other kinds of sentences.
Teachers have after-action review meetings from their daily teaching. New teachers continuously reflect on their teaching and how much they have achieved, their goals, and what they should improve.
The principle of teaching each day. The teacher team will continually speak with a new teacher to help them reflect whether they could achieve their goals that day and which part they needed to improve. As a coach who observes the teaching of a junior, I will reflect what I see and give them advice as a way of improve their teaching.
Tiwa suggested that new teachers should be able to point out the problem as it is a chance to learn and improve. Like a doctrine of Lord Kuttatad, creating happiness from sorrow is good.